Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Mental Health Over Coffee. Today's topic is all about assertive communication. I have 5 tips for you to help you express your needs when you don't feel heard. So grab your cup of coffee and join me. Communicating our needs and our wants can be extremely difficult, especially if what you need to express is something to someone that they may not like to hear. So sometimes others' actions can really hurt us, but we don't feel comfortable enough to express to them how we are feeling or what we're thinking about the situation. So what we end up doing is just bottling things up, and it just ends up hurting us instead. What we're doing here when we're bottling things up is we're putting the other person's feelings ahead of our own. It might sound like the nice thing to do, but really what we're doing is we're sending a message to ourselves and to the other person that they matter more than you. So you're saying to them, your needs are more important than mine. And because we don't assert ourselves, the other person really has no way of knowing that we don't like what they did or what they said, and that means that we also can't expect them to change their behavior. So what we need to do is we need to start communicating with them more effectively. And now what you might be thinking to yourself is, well, what if I say something that hurts their feelings? Or what if it comes off the wrong way? Or what if they think I'm selfish? And all of these are extremely valid worries. However, if you follow these tips, you will come off assertive yet respectful and nice. So let's dive right in. My first tip is remind yourself that your needs and your wants are just as important as anyone else's. And as long as you're communicating in a respectful manner, it's really okay to express what you need and what you want. My second tip is practice eye contact, a nice steady tone of voice, and avoid blaming or shaming the other person. This can be really difficult sometimes, especially when we're first starting out. But remember that practice makes better. So practice in a mirror or with a friend or with a parent or someone that you trust. And you can even role play what you're going to say using your confident body language, your steady tone of voice, and eye contact. My third tip is express your thoughts and feelings clearly and use specific examples. So instead of saying you're so mean to me when other people are around, you can try to be more specific and say, I felt really hurt when you made that joke about me in front of our other friends. So remember, use specific examples when you're communicating about something that bothers you. You want to avoid using words like always or never, like you never call me or you're always late. Try using specific examples because it will be clear to the other person that it's exactly what you're talking about. And it's probably not true that the other person is always doing something or never doing something. So when we use always and never, it will likely result in the other person becoming more defensive, and that way you won't be able to get your point across. My fourth tip is plan what you're going to say. Know your needs and then write them down. So write down how you're going to say it. Write down what you're going to say. And this will make it easier on you so that you don't stumble upon your words. You can't remember everything, and this way you can ensure that what you're writing and what you're saying sounds good prior to going into the conversation. My fifth tip is it's okay to say no. Remember that you can't always make people happy. And if something doesn't sit well with you, it's okay to respectfully decline or agree to disagree. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation. So if somebody's asking you to do something that you don't want to do, you can try saying something like, no thank you, or I think I'm gonna pass this time, or I disagree with you, but I respect your opinion. I hope that you found these tips useful, and remember, practice, 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 and eventually you'll become a natural. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow along. And then join me next week as we discuss gaslighting. Find out what it is and see if it could be happening to you.